been a long time, hasn't it? Man, it's been about 2 weeks. So much has gone on since I've done my last video blog. I've been to Savannah, Georgia. It was fantastic. I went to the Site 2016 conference in Savannah and met some very interesting people, learned some very interesting things. Got an opportunity to talk about my Rockstar Socratic seminar with live digital feedback. Got an opportunity to really share in-depthly with a couple of PhD candidates at Chapel Hill, which was really, really cool. Got a chance to meet up and have drinks with one of my former mentors. Actually, I should say he's still one of my mentors, but Dr. Jack Denny, who was my AP teacher for German at Lyons Township High School, and now he is the Director of Education for National Louis. So he's definitely a heavy hitter. But it was great catching up with him and chatting with him, seeing all the cool things that he's doing with his students per the National Louis graduate level programs in education. So really excited about that. We've had some softball games. Not recently. The weather here in Chicago has been crazy. We went from like 70 degrees in one day to snow on the next, back to 60 degrees on the next day. It's been unbelievable. And I know Chicago weather is always unbelievable, but this year it has been beyond on point. So hopefully we'll get a softball game in here at some point in time. My team, the Lady Leyden Eagles, we are 3-1. They've played some fantastic ball so far. Really excited to see how the rest of the season is going to shape up for us. We're supposed to have our annual Eagle Invite at the ballpark in Rosemont starting tomorrow and on Saturday. Don't know if it's going to happen because supposedly it's supposed to snow or sleet tomorrow and then be like a high of 33 with a real feel of 20 on Saturday. With our first game starting at 9 a.m., pregame starting around 8, that is not conducive to softball playing, even though we play on turf in the most beautiful facility for softball in the entire country. We have bathrooms in our dugouts, which is fantastic. But even with that, I think it's going to be too cold. So if that's the case, we'll come and we'll get some practice done. Move on from there. In terms of my kids in the classroom, we have our large PBL exhibit coming up this Wednesday. So Wednesday, April 13th, we're very close. We have 2 more in-class days to kind of get things in order. Then on Monday and Tuesday, I will be videotaping the setup process as kids get their exhibit spaces ready to roll for Wednesday's exhibit. The exhibit's going to run in the morning from about 8:50 to 10:50, so we're going for 2 hours. We're in the little theater. There'll be close to 150 kids setting up, so it'll be a little tight. But we have so many cool things going on here within our district, we have to share a space. So with that being said, though, once we get the foot traffic in on Wednesday, we'll be pushing, I'm guessing, between 250 and 300 people in the little theater for about 2 hours. So it'll make for some fantastic movie making, I think. All right? I think that you guys will get an opportunity to see some really cool things that these kids are doing. And like I said, it's going to be a legit, raw view of what these kids have put together. Will some of the projects be outstanding and distinguished? Sure. I already know that we'll have some projects that you'll look at and you'll be like, wow, I can't believe a group of 14-year-olds put this together. Will there be a lot of good projects? Definitely. Will there be some projects that you'll be able to see and say, hey, I think if kids were given another opportunity to improve upon this, they would do so or should do so? Most definitely. So you will see that we'll have everything from boat building, movie making, fashion shows, food expos, and some simple things like poster projects and PowerPoints too. So I guess the positive is no matter what goes down, you'll see that all the kids spend time building some meaningful things, and not only connecting them and making them authentic by connecting them to the contemporary real world, but also connected them to the literature studied in class, which for the juniors was Huckleberry Finn, and for my freshmen was the Odyssey. So other than that, I hope everyone out there is doing fantastic. I'm excited to be back on the video blog with you all. Looking forward to connecting with everyone here in the short term. I hope some of you guys might be at the NISOD conference down in Austin over Memorial Day weekend. If that's the case, let's make sure that we connect, all right? Face to face if at all possible. Otherwise, we can just connect virtually, okay? So, but looking forward to sharing this experience with everyone out there over the next week especially. Should be very, very exciting. So thank you for tuning in. Hope everyone's having a great spring. Hope you guys are staying warm. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks. Coming from Franklin Park, Illinois, just outside Chicago. Kurt Schuett signing off. We'll see ya. Bye. Here's a little lead for your way out on my super awesome hi-fi system, otherwise known as my iPhone. Thanks. See ya.